18-19 campaign a year ago, off to an 11-2 start, coming off an overtime victory against Elon in their most recent game. Rehab goes, it is his non-shooting hand, so they'll rely more on De Ridder, who drives to the basket, blows right through the double team.
That's an important matchup today, De Ridder and Hansberry.
Avdalas, who went through the NBA draft process before withdrawing and committing to Virginia Tech, gets the Hokies' first bucket. First time ever that a 16 seed beat a 1 in the NCAA tournament. 4 on the shot clock, and every Hokie basket so far as an offensive rebound by Gurdak leads to an easy one. It's a 41% three-point shooter on the year, coming over from Toledo. And the 3 is good by Neoklis Avdalas.
Those offensive rebounds coming off of three-point shots. Virginia, the best in the country at doing that.
Flying in for an and 1.
Virginia defense early. They are scoring early in these first few possessions.
Avdalas straightaway 3, no. Hansberry working on the offensive glass, just out-muscled and outworked Devin Tillis underneath. Second longest run given up by Virginia this year. Nearly turned it over again. Tillis finally gets one to drop, the first three-pointer of the game for Virginia in 6 attempts. Here are the players I want to go after and the coaches that I want to join my staff.
Yeah, I think you have a good idea about that, right? But the reality is, are you going to follow the rules, right? And so you have an idea, but you really can't do anything legally until that portal is open.
Tough shot for Ben Hammond, who muscles that one up and in.
Well, if this helps answer that question, I said enter the Sandman in my press conference.
Loose ball, offensive rebound. Hammond tracks it down. Avdalas for 3.
The offensive glass has been huge for Virginia Tech.
Shoot was calling for it on the far side because he was left alone. One of the best three-point shooters in the conference. De Ridder all day, and the straightaway 3 is good for Thijs De Ridder. Virginia looking to tie or take the lead. The last time they did lead, the score was 4-3. Here's Grumlow in the corner, and Virginia takes a 1-point advantage. It's a series that tends to breed games that are very close. To split the series last year as Bedford knocks down a 3 for Virginia Tech to start it. And Hall looking for help. He finds Tillis, who rattles in a 3. Two-man game as Hansberry fires a 3. Needed 1 to go.
There's that two-man game, and Avdalas gives it up to get it back.
Mallory to his left, 9 on the shot clock. Thomas for 3. And Virginia, who's made now just 5 three-pointers in 24 attempts, gets a big one there, who saves it from going out of bounds. Now Hammond collides underneath with Grumlow. No whistle. Thomas out running, and a one-hand flush from Malik Thomas.
And it leads to this from Malik Thomas. It's levitation, Holmes.
Dallas driving, stripped, no whistle. Dallin Hall got the steal, pushes it ahead. Malik Thomas, another breakaway bucket. De Ridder left alone and quiets the crowd. A couple times that they've left him alone from 3 as 8 to shoot. De Ridder thought about it. Hansberry stayed with him. Now Hall for 3. Banks it in.
How about that? Ben Hammond takes a gamble, goes for the steal.
Amani Hansberry again. You don't want him handling the ball 30 feet away from the basket. 3 to shoot. De Ridder knocks down the 3.
How about the response by Virginia? Down 4. And then you get the execution out of it. And look, he wants to shoot that. And he has been efficient from 3 all year. Not high in volume.
Shoot. Drains the triple. Tie ball game with 1:44 in overtime.
As a shooter, he's going to use that toy. Really nice screen there by Gurdak. And we've been saying all game, like they...
To inbound on the near sideline. Here's Hammond. It's a screen from Shoot. 5 to shoot. Gurdak inside the two-hand slam to tie it at 68.
2 guys on the ball. Gurdak, dead sprint to the front of the rim. Great.
with a 1-point lead. Inside the free throw line, and Ben Hammond continues to impress. He's got 15 points. Avdalas, it's been a while since he's gotten a shot to go. Rolled the ankle. Now Hansberry for three. Amani Hansberry puts Virginia Tech back on top with 2:19.
That's his first personal foul.
Yeah, you help on the penetration there. You know, Hansberry, he's done it.
1:30 to go. Hammond prodding his way inside. Flips it up and in. Thomas loses it. Final 7 seconds. And Virginia Tech, it took 3 overtimes, but they pull off the upset in the clash of the Commonwealth.